Welcome back to Wise Words with SJ, a show where we talk about wisdom that I hope I'm helping you with. And today, my darling ones, we're going to talk about my favorite subject. You ready? Ageism. That's right, I'm old. I'm 76 years young, but I'm old. I'm considered old. And the way I tell you that is because when I was a young girl, 20s, 30s, 40s, my mother used to say, Sandra, you can get any job you want. All you have to do is walk in there. You give a great interview and you're going to get a job. Well, guess what? It's not like that anymore, and I'll tell you why. I was on the road in a show. I came off of that. I got a great job right after that. I was a brand ambassador for a company. Then I was let go. All right, I had a 10-month run. It was fantastic. You know, and I work on different jobs all the time, commercials, different things. But I thought, you know what? Let me apply to jobs where I think that I might be able to work. So I went to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the place to find lots of jobs and apply. Well, guess what? I applied to at least 100 different jobs, and I didn't get one. Or even Indeed, 150 jobs. I didn't get any. What does that mean? I mean, I fit the parameters. I was a teacher for 5 years. Okay, I don't have my teaching license here in LA, but I was an art teacher. That was a lot of fun, and I worked for 5 years teaching art. Okay, I gave it up a long time ago and moved out here. All right, so I don't have a teaching certificate, but I have a lot of experience in teaching art and theater, singing, dancing, music. Okay, so I applied to Indeed for a lot of jobs, and I've gotten back so many answers. We've hired another person. You're not it, basically. So what does that mean? That means that they're not hiring me because I'm old? Especially when I say, like, you know, how old I am, or even in LinkedIn. And the jobs that want to hire me, I have to pay them for me to work there. Like different jobs where I have to advertise their product, you know, and they'll pay me a commission on the products that I sell. I used to be a commission salesperson. I know what that is. You know, a few years ago that was okay. What does that mean when you're aged out of everything? When you're my age and you're looking for a job, are we not worthy anymore? Are we not worth anything? What about our age and our experience? Experience is a great teacher. And I know a lot about a lot of different things. I know how to teach art. I know how to teach singing. Know how to teach theatrical stuff. I know how to teach selling because I owned my own business for 25 years. I'm real good at that. So why aren't we worthy of anything anymore? Are we just going to be put in a corner and told to just sit there and knit or watch TV in the rocking chair while we waste away to something or nothing? That's what ageism is, and that hurts. It hurts a lot of times because I want to be a working person that can give something back to the world. I loved working. I've always worked since I was a kid. Since I was 15, I worked in stores, selling, babysat, whatever. I'm a working person, and it does hurt when you can't get a job and you want to help support the family and just be there for everybody and do the best that you can, you know. So it does hurt. Ageism is a real thing. A lot of us aren't hired beyond the age of 65, you know? Between 65 and infinity, we don't have a job. We can't get jobs. And you know what? I've heard that they've cut out the greeters at different stores, like Target used to have a greeter, Walmart had a greeter, Costco had a greeter. That's a great job. Can you imagine going into a Walmart, Costco, or Target, and you meet somebody like me that says, "Hi, how are you? How can I help you?" Can I direct you to the right place? If you need any help, my name's SJ. I heard they don't have those anymore, and so many jobs are being taken away. And not young people don't seem to want to do the hard work today. Am I wrong or am I right? Do young people want to do hard work? I don't think so. They want everything given to them easily. We had to work for everything we had, didn't we? My mother worked, and so I had a job. I had to make money. A babysitter, selling in a store. I learned how to type when I was in junior high school. And so I was a typing assistant. I was a secretary. I was a gal Friday, they used to call the gal who did everything when the people went on vacation. I was fantastic at that job. And then I became a teacher, and I was really good at that job too. Okay, so hire us. Hire the older person. We have a lot of experience, and we can help you with so many things that you don't know how to do. Come to us and ask us questions. Do you feel like you're alone because you're older and nobody wants your help? If you do, why don't you write to me about that? I really want to hear about that from you. So, and LinkedIn, Indeed, the people who put the jobs up there, look beyond what the person's age is or their experience. Maybe they just want somebody to come in and sit with their kids. How many parents leave their kids out in school with nobody giving them advice about anything? I'd love to do that. Go into a school and talk about advice, about what it's like to be a senior person and just to read to the kids. Oh, I'd love to do that. I love to read. I taught my son how to read. I loved reading at a young age. So I can do lots of things, and so can you, especially if you're an older person. You can become a checker at a supermarket. I even applied for a job at Gelson's. Didn't hear back from them. And I shop in that store all the time. I guess nobody was interested in hiring me as a boxer or a bagger. I wouldn't have mind bagging. I don't mind doing anything, any work, just to keep my hands and my mind busy. That's a very important part of our life. We want to keep our hands and our mind busy. We want to be worth something. We are worthy. So don't forget to treat your elderly with respect and find out what we can teach you young people, because we could teach you a lot about a lot of things. And honey, I've had a lot of experiences in my life, more than my mother or father ever experienced, or my grandparents. I've had a lot of experiences. I've been up, down, in, and out, and I have been down, and I've come up again. So don't count the older people out. We are the baby boomer generation. We were the first generation to come out after the parents and their silent generation, because they never said anything, because if they did, there'd be what to pay. So don't count us out. If you're older, like me, and you're from that baby boomer generation, you have a lot to offer, don't you? I'm talking to you. I know you have a lot to offer, and I know you're going to give it to somebody who really wants to hear it. So hire us. Hire the older person. We could teach you a lot. And next episode will be single parents. Oh, I'm sure you want to hear about that. But don't forget to hire the older person, like me. And please email me at wisewords@jltv.tv, and I'll answer all your questions, whether you like it or not.